All right, so we're going to do our notes on this paper today, and then we will end up folding it and gluing it into our journal. I want to talk to you about the distributive property, and I want you to notice that distributive sounds is going to have the root word of distribute. And when we distribute, we are sharing things out, right? If I distribute papers, I'm handing papers out to everybody. So when we do the distributive property, and we have an algebraic expression like 5 quantity x plus 3. Remember, a number next to a parentheses, this means multiply, okay? So what you are going to do is we are going to have to share or multiply this 5 by everything inside the parentheses. We can't say what x plus 3 is because we don't know the value of x. So we're going to just have to multiply or share or distribute this 5 on everything inside the parentheses. So if you look down here, when we do that, 5 times x is 5x. And we also have to do 5 times 3, which is 15. So our simplification is 5x plus 15. You can't put these together because we don't know what x is. And this is as far as you can go. This is when you are finished. So I want you to look at this example. 5, we say this 5 times the quantity, because it's in parentheses, of x minus 6. So we're going to say, we're going to share this 5 on the x, which is 5 times x, which is just 5x. I want you to notice that the coefficient or the number is right in front of the letter. This is how we want to write this. We don't want to write x times 5, right? We talked about this. This is bad grammar. We want to write just 5x. This means multiply. And then we have 5 times 6 is 30, and we left the minus. So let's try this one together. We have 5 times 2x. So we're going to say 5 times 2 is 10, and we're just going to put the x on the end. And then we're going to say 5 times 1, which is 5. If it helps you to write this middle step, that's fine. If you're doing this step in your head, you can jump to just writing this. Sometimes it gets a little bit long, so you can see here we have an x, we have a y, we have a regular number. Again, we don't know what x and y are to be able to evaluate those, so we're just going to leave it. So we're going to say 5 times 2x, so 5 times 2 is 10. Just put the letter on the end. We have 5 times 3y, so 5 times 3 is 15y. Notice I'm keeping that symbol. And then I have 5 times 4, we're going to leave the minus. 5 times 4 is 20. And again, you can't do anything with this. You're done, because we don't know the value of x and y to be able to evaluate it. So let's do a couple more from here. We're not going to do all of them. And then on the Google form, I'm going to tell you which ones I want you to try, and you're going to put your answers into the computer. So let's try this first one. 2 times x is just 2x, right? 2x represents 2 times x. And then we're going to say 2 times 6 is 12, and make sure you keep that symbol. So 2x plus 12, we're done. We can't do anything else with this. Let's try number 4. 10 times 5 is 50. I've got a minus here. Minus. 10 times x is 10x. So it doesn't matter that the whole number was before the variable. It's still, you're doing the same exact thing. Let's look over on this right-hand column. Now, in the right-hand column, notice that the number is at the back of the parentheses. Well, that still means multiply. Sometimes they put them in parentheses, which, again, still means multiply. So you can draw your rainbow the other way if you like. So we're just going to say 4 times x is 4x. Put your symbol. 4 times 5 is 20. So just because it's at the back, that doesn't change how we do things. If you really wanted to, you could write it at the front, and you can go this way. So if I move my 2 here, it would still mean the same thing. So 2 times x is 2x. Here's my symbol. 2 times 7 is 14. And you're done. You can't do anything else with it. Let's look down here at number 29. So you've got 3 pieces here. Again, one at a time. 3 times 2x. Well, 3 times 2 is 6. Put the x at the back. Plus, because that's our symbol. 3 times 4 is 12. Put the y at the end. Put your symbol. 3 times 6 is 18. So all we're doing when we use this distributive property is we're taking whatever is outside and multiplying it on everything inside. So here are the ones I would like you to try and put on the Google form. I would like you to try number 9. I would like you to try number 18. And I would like you to try number 30. And then put those answers on the Google form. That way we can see how you're doing. We're going to do some more practice with this when you come to class tomorrow.